من رازیه پرندکم. خواستم
My name is Razieh Parandak. I recall you the story of Mehran.
در سال 61
In 1982, Mehran participated in a demonstration in the city of Karaj.
و در اون تظاهرات دستگیر شد. بعد
He was arrested.
4 هفته که دوندگی و
For 3 or 4 weeks, we were referring to any place we could think of, searching for him. They said they didn't know where he was. We were finally able to trace him in Jahanbani prison for a 5-minute visit. 2 weeks later, they took him to a revolutionary court of Karaj, where he was sentenced to 6 months in prison. But they held him for 6 years. First in Ghazal Hisar and then Gohardash prison. Let me share a memory with you. We went to visit Mehran in Gohardash prison. It was around Nowruz, New Iranian Year. Mitra was 3 or 4 years old. Children under 7 or 8 were allowed to go to the other side, but we had to stay behind the glasses. Mitra went to the other side. Mehran kissed her. When she came back, Mehran gave him a beautiful flower made of napkins. It was a pink rose, very well made. He asked Mitra to bring the rose to us as a gift. But a pastor, whose name was Khani, and I will never forget his name, took the flower from Mitra and tore it apart from our eyes. Mitra came back crying. In 1987, he was released. After 1 or 2 weeks, he said that he would leave the country. He should leave and that he had not been freed to build his personal life. He spoke to me about his plan to leave the country and join the members of the organization in Iraq. I accepted to help him. We thought he had successfully crossed the border. He had given us a code and had told us to listen to Radio Mujahid, which will broadcast that code so we would know that he had reached the destination. We listened and listened, and there was no code. We were frustrated. One day, 2 motorcycle riders came to his father's newspaper stand and told him not to look for Mehran, and that Mehran was in Gohardash prison. They had arrested him when he was crossing the border. After that, I used to go every other week to ask what was happening. They didn't allow shorter intervals than 15 days. They said he had not yet been tried, and they would inform us once he was tried. I went there time after time for 1 whole year. Then I asked his father to go. I thought maybe they are not giving me a straight answer because I was a woman, and a woman didn't have any value to them. Next time, his time went there, and he was told, yes, we executed him. His father demanded documents and asked for what reason he had been executed. One of them told to the other pastor to go and fetch his watch to convince us of his execution. The father asked them, where is he buried? The pastor told him, deposit 100,000 toman to Imam Khomeini account and we will tell you where is he buried. 3 days later, they called us and said, come and get his belongings. His father went there. They gave him a bag with a torn shirt, the towel, toothbrush, and toothpaste that I have given him, with a piece of stone, which I think he used for his prayers, as well as a short plastic rope of about 60 centimeters. I never found out what that was supposed to mean. As the mother of one of the victims of the 1988 massacre, I call on the UN to form an independent fact-finding mission to study the 1988 massacre, to put an end to their immunity, and to end the cycle of execution in Iran.